Welcome all. This is my first screencast. Here I am showing how to configure a device gem in Rails 3.1 application. First of all, we can just create the Rails application. Application name is new block. I am using MySQL database and go to that particular folder and try to start the server. It's giving some error. We have to add two gems to our gem file. These are for Java runtime for the asset pipeline feature added in the Rails 3.1 version. These are exec.js and the Ruby Racer. So after that we have to bundle it, install it again. So these two gems will be included in the application. Now I am trying to start the server. It started properly. The index page is showing inside the browser. So next step is to generate a article model, and I am using scaffold here so that the views and models controls will be automatically generated. Now go to the roots directory and update the application root to this particular controller. It's articles index. And one more thing we have to do is rename the index.html inside the public folder so that the static index won't be shown when we search for the index. So we are creating a new article. It will work. It's successfully created. Okay, it shows the listed articles there. Next, what we have to do is add the authentication to this application. We are using device gem for this authentication. This is a gem which was created by Ryan Bates, so we are using that. This is Rails 3.1 compatible, and install this gem. Okay, next what we have to do is generate the device install, which will generate two files for us. These are initializers device.rb and locals device.yml. And one more thing we need to do is just copy paste this line to our development environment. These are for action mailer applications. Here it is localhost. In production it will change to the domain name. We can add flash messages to this application layout so that all the pages will have this feature. Just copy paste the flash message bar, and also it has some current user welcome message, but it will work only after we finish the device installing. So I'm just commenting it out now. Next step, we have to generate the user device features should be added to the user model. So Rails generate device user will do that. User is the model which will store the user details and do the authentication for this application. So it will create some files and also one migration for the user table. If I if we want to add some new field inside the user table, just add it now. What we are doing is we are using a username field for the authentication instead of the default email field given by device gem. So I am adding an index for this username so that the query will be fast. And we can now create the tables using RakeDB migrate, but it will give some issues with it has some issues with Rails 3.1. For that we can give a Rake version which is compatible with Rails 3.1, that is 0.8.7. So now it will generate the tables for us. Okay, now the user table created, we have to add authenticate user before filter inside the controller. So if we want to use the username as a login page, then we have to generate the device views and customize it so that it will show properly in the login page. So in views, it created a device folder and registrations new will be the sign up page. So if you want to change it to username, we can just copy paste it and edit it. Label can be changed to username. Also the text field should be username. So we change the sign up page, check that it's showing properly. Okay, now the same thing should be done for the sign in page. So I'm just copy pasting it. So sign in page also have username and password instead of email and password. In user table we need to add a username as attribute accessible, and here in initializers device gives some configuration features. Here we have to specify which key is using for authentication. So the default is email, we are changing it to username. Also username should be case insensitive if you want that feature, and remove the white space characters from this username. And one more thing is that usually sign up will be a delete method, but for our checking we are using it as a get method. So this sign up page is giving a username and email password fields. We are registering a new user and sign up. So welcome, you have signed up successfully. So the user the device configured properly, and this user to sign in also working properly, and it's showing the listed articles. Can gem configuration on the next video. Thank you.